station is now. Anime Hi everyone, this is Anime Roomy, where we share interest in Japanese media and anime with you all. The members are
Lovely Lively Pink, Sakura.
Your Blue Ranger One-san, Yuri.
Happy and sunny as orange, Mikan.
and I'm your MC, a touch of sweet and sour yellow, Yuzu. So we're excited to announce that in this episode and the next, we'll be featuring the hit anime Tokyo Revengers. For this purpose, we have invited an avid Tokyo Revengers fan, Mint, to come join us on our podcast. Hi, Mint.
Hi, nice to meet you guys all.
Nice to meet you too.
Nice to meet you.
Welcome.
Hi.
We're so excited to have a guest today.
Thank you for inviting me.
Right? This is a landmark occasion. We'd love to
Yeah.
hear a little bit about you. What are your anime interests?
Just like all of you guys, I love reading and watching all sorts of different anime genres, but my favorite is definitely slice of life, and I love all romance animes. My favorite romance anime at the moment is Honey Lemon Soda, and it's by like Ribbon manga category. But other than that, I like watching from Attack on Titan to cute like Sailor Moon and stuff. So it varies really, but I love all sorts.
You're among a room of fellow cute aficionados here, so you're definitely in the right place.
Yeah.
It ain't
and
sweet.
Do you have any favorite music genres too?
I love listening to the Attack on Titan soundtrack.
Ooh.
I am obsessed with all of the songs, but I am a big fan of Higedan, and plus one of the songs, Crybaby, is also in Tokyo Revengers. So
Oh, yes, that's right. The opening.
yeah, the opening is actually by Higedan. I love his music, so it was wonderful to hear his opening song in Tokyo Revengers. Also, I like Yoao Sobi. Their music has been in a lot of anime openings too, so it's been interesting.
So we got to learn a little bit about Mint, and yoroshiku ne.
Yoroshiku ne.
Yoroshiku ne.
Yoroshiku!
Mikan's Otakatsu Diary. Alright, so I'm currently on the 3rd floor. I'm in front of an event space, and you can peek in here. Oh wow, there's a lot of cameras, some people setting up. Oh, there's a little stage. I feel like I've seen this somewhere. I think I watched Tokyo Mimi Challenge. I'm pretty sure it's the same background. So that's kind of cool. I think that's the spot. On the other hand, I see a lot of conference rooms, I think. Yeah, the little couch setup. I think it's like a waiting room, but they're playing something in front of it. That's kind of cool. They have a lot going on the 3rd floor. Mikan's Otakatsu Diary.
Since we learned that one of her favorite anime is Tokyo Revengers, I think we'd like to go into that a little bit more today. And so, to briefly summarize the plot of Tokyo Revengers, basically there's the main character, Hanagaki Takemichi, who's hit rock bottom in life and is living miserably. And he learns that Tachibana Hinata, his middle school ex-girlfriend and also his only lover in his entire life, has died in a conflict involving the Tokyo Manji gang. And albeit shocked by the sudden news, Takemichi carries on with his daily life. And when he's unexpectedly pushed in front of a train, he prepares to die. Yet when he opens his eyes, he finds that he has teleported back 12 years in time. And that's basically how the Tokyo Revengers begins, right? So, to you, Mint, what do you feel is the best part of the anime?
My favorite scene is definitely maybe episode 3 when Takemichi is fighting the upperclassmen people, since in this scene you can really kind of understand that Takemichi, because before he used to be like a crybaby and stuff, but now we can see that he has a purpose in life, and he has only one goal, which is to save the ones he loves, which includes Hinata. So in this scene, he fights and fights because he doesn't want to be the same person as before. And I just really like to see the change and how there is something he strives for.
I'd love to hear how you got interested in Tokyo Revengers, what drew you to it, if you read the manga, if friends recommended it to you. Yeah, something along those lines.
So at first, my friend recommended me the manga. I first started reading the manga, but I got confused. But after reading a lot more, I just fell in love with it. I just love character development of the story and how each person has their own story background. And in a way, Tokyo Manjiro, the group, everyone is like a family. So I think it's really nice to...
I started with the manga as well. And initially it's like a delinquent, like Yankee manga. You know, didn't those go out in the 80s? I love them, but I haven't seen a modern done well. And it's that plus time travel, really? Didn't sound like that was a great combination. But then I started reading it and I got really, really quickly absorbed in the story.
Yeah.
And, you know, well, what do you know? Like, I really did think that the elements, like, combine pretty well. So I never thought, yeah. Sometimes the premise is less interesting than the actual plot of the story, but this was the total opposite.
Yeah, no, I did think the same. I was just like, how would that kind of like work together? but it did. And I very quickly watched the whole entire show.
Yeah, same goes for me, just as what Yuri said. At first, I wasn't really interested. I read the manga like the first 5 chapters, but I was like, what is this? But after I kept continuing it, I was like, the storyline and everything is just so wonderful. It's how the mangaka like tells these stories is just, I guess, unthinkable, since it's like you don't really think about boy going back 12 years, a time warp. So it's really interesting.
I've never read anything like it before either. So reading it, like, I didn't think I was gonna like it, and I actually didn't read it. I watched it. But I'm just saying read because everyone's saying reading. But yeah, I think that's why it also became really popular so quickly. Like, I don't know. I never heard anything like that, and it's just kind of different from what is always being like, you know, put out these days. So, and to dive right in, our talk theme for today is your favorite scene or the most memorable scene. Because there may be people listening who have not watched the anime yet, we will be avoiding complete spoilers. So without further ado, let's start with Min.
So my favorite scene is probably episode 3 of the Tokyo Revengers anime, because Takemichi, he is fighting upperclassmen people, and it kind of really shows Takemichi's character growth and how much he knows what the stake is, because his only goal is to save Hinata. So he must make the changes and change what's wrong in the history so he can save the people that he loves.
I don't really remember what happened exactly in episode 3. Was it the episode where like it was at the stairs and then Kiyomasa, the guy, like the big dude? Okay, I remember. Yeah, I also really liked.
Yeah, me too. I know that was gonna be one of my memorable moments, because I think it like really showed like where he really like made his like kakugo,
resolve.
Like,
resolve.
Yeah, he made his resolve.
He's resolved. Yeah,
like, you know, really kind of like change his future. And like, I know, I really like that scene too. I think it really showed his character from that point on into the anime.
I also like that scene because in the live action with Yoshizawa Ryo playing Mikey, like, so in the anime, he's not eating anything when he like comes up to the stage or wherever they're fighting, but in the live action, he's eating a dorayaki, and then he like drops it because after he beats up Kiyomasa for was his name Kiyomasa? I can't remember.
I feel like don't go too far into that.
Okay, well, no, after he
No spoilers, right?
Okay, well, Mikey is eating a dorayaki and he drops it, and then he just like has a fit about it, and it's really cute. And yeah, that was a really memorable moment for me too. So how about you, Yuri? What's your favorite scene?
I am pretty biased towards 2 of the characters that just stole my heart right when I first started getting into Tokyo Revengers. One was Mikey, but the other was Hinata. And I just adore Hinata so much. Such a sweetheart, but she's so tough, like 100% like Wood Imoto. And all the scenes introducing her the end of episode 2 was like such a little scene, but when Takemichi gets back from, being pushed around by the tougher seniors, and he's going to her house looking for Naoto, but she gets there at the same time and sees him all beat up. And when she tells him, if I could be a boy, I'd protect you. I know karate. I'd be really strong. And then he says, well, I'd protect you too. And he calls her Hina for the first time by mistake.
I know, that was such a cute scene. I really like her character too. I feel like you'd kind of expect like this shy,
Yeah.
little kind of like
Yes,
girl.
Yes, girl.
Yeah, like a yes girl. But she gets mad at Takemichi when she needs to. Like she's tough, but she's also super sweet. And you get like really, I don't know, I feel like they're just such a cute couple.
Yeah.
So that was our special feature talk today, and that was super fun. And we're doing another theme talk next time, so please look forward to it. So that was our first special feature on Tokyo Revengers, and it was a lot of fun again. And how was it for everybody, especially for Mint?
It was so nice just listening to your guys' opinions and what you really liked about Tokyo Revengers and like the similarities we all share. Tokyo Revengers and the love for the characters, and
I know, I'm glad we all got to like talk about that.
Yeah, and like we're writing on each other's like, what is it, like scenes and then like going on
kind of like
from that.
piggybacking.
Yeah, it was a good flow, I felt.
Yeah, I know. I'm really glad that we have the event today. It was really fun.
it's really nice to talk with you guys who watch a lot of not only just one genres, but a different type of genres. So
I know,
yeah.
it's a must. It's a need.
So before we end today, we have a Twitter account and website, so please check it out. And tweet us your questions, comments, and suggestions for future topics at #AnimeRoomy. Thank you for joining us today, and we'll see you all next time. Bye bye, Roomies.
Bye bye,
Bye bye, Roomy.